guys, welcome back to another video. This time we're heading through to Hanmer. So it was my birthday a while ago, and the plan was to go hit Mount Greenland for it, but been too busy. And then this weekend we were going to go hit Mount Greenland, and unfortunately the weather just was not on our side, so we decided to go have a bit of a touring trip. So as you can see, we've got the tourers lined up. We've got Flynn and Maya in the Zook. We've got me and Matt and Lando, and then we've got Brad finally back on the channel in his Zook. So nothing much has changed other than Flynn's truck's gone and got a few upgrades.
Yeah, quite a few upgrades.
So lift and lockers and bigger tyres, so it should be good to see it out on the tracks again. Anyway, we're just stopped off in Amberley to get some food, so we'll do that, cruise through to Hanmer, and we're going to stay in the campground tonight, and then we're going to go do some touring. So it's going to be fun, bit of a different video, but should be good. So let's get right on into it.
In a shocking turn of events, we've once again found ourselves undersupplied. So we are at Countdown in Amberley, wandering around, getting, you know,
Trying to decide what we want, but we're not very organised.
just the absolute essentials, you know. Tomato sauce, Cocoa Pops.
And burger sauce.
And a mullet, just for fun.
That's right by the police station.
Oops. That makes it healthy, right? Nice. I'd actually meant to be.
What's that?
Alright, good morning guys. Well, didn't film much last night because obviously it got dark. We arrived at Hanmer and set up tents and just had a quiet evening. Anyway, good night's sleep, first night trying out the new swag setup, so pretty pleased with how it went. And yeah, time to get a bit of breakfast. I think the bacon's already on the go, so that's sounding very good. And yeah, then we're just waiting for Kelsey to turn up, and then we're gonna go hit the tracks out the back of Hanmer, go have a bit of an explore and have a cruisy day, see what we can find. So we'll get into it shortly, but first time for some bacon. This way. Oh, through the water.
I came down here with my truck one time.
Well guys, for the morning we are just going to see how far up this little river we've been tipped off about. So we're just going to ear down now and see where this track behind us goes. Should be a bit of fun. Fingers crossed that we can get a wee way and kill some time, and yeah, it should be a good way to spend the morning. Right guys, well that track was a bit of a fail. Didn't really go anywhere, so we're cruising back out and we'll go find something else. Okay guys, so we start of the next area we want to explore. Everything's going alright. Brad's had a bit of I think he hit some potholes or something, but he's got a bit of camber gain going on, so before we do any road Ks we'll fix the cambered life. But other than that, we're all good. We'll go see what's down this river. the Hanmer River just comes in over there, and the wire's just over there. So I don't know where we'll go from here. I guess we'll go up the wire and see what we can do, because it's a pretty big river to try across, so unless you can do it in little like braids at a time, then it's probably a no-go, but we'll see how far we can go just for a bit of fun. And yeah, that's good fun. Honestly, it's been ages since I've done a river run, just always been over on the coast, so it'll be fun to be back doing what I've done growing up. Stay. Yes! Yeah! Oh, he had to work for that.
Spark.
Right guys, well we just came down this track because it looked like a bit of fun, and the problem with the Lando is back. So you may remember in the last video the truck was cutting out on downhills. Anyway, it's blimmin' well doing it again, and got to the bottom of this dead end track and it's cut out, so no power to turn around or anything. So it seems to come right when it cools, so I can't help but wonder if the coil's playing up. It had a really weak spark when we just tested it then, so we're just going to let it sit for a bit. We've got it a bit more level because it's so weird only doing it on downhills, but anyway, we've got it parked up down there, and yeah, everyone's going to have a bit more lunch, and hopefully that'll be enough to fire it up enough to turn it around and head back out of here and not do any more steep tracks, because yeah, seems to be steep tracks that are doing it.
Well there, Tim, it's pretty level. See if it'll crank it from there.
Someone spot behind. Oh, that didn't feel nice. Look at the wheel. It's going to get a wee bit hairy, I'm not going to lie.
Oh,
You're right. Yes. You know, boys, I got it. No, we're pushing up on it. Driving up the path. What? Can you check that my bumper's not getting jammed up? The bank's going to climb up. Alright. Alright, get ready to go.
Let's get ready to get out of the way.
Oh, right. Okay, well that really sucks. I thought we had it all sorted because I took it for a big test drive during the week on the hills to see if we could get it sorted after I replaced the throttle position sensor, because that has given me grief in the past. But no, well, obviously it's not that, because yeah, just coming down this hill just came to a stop. So what we're going to do now is just continue on the trip and just make sure that we don't do any side tracks with these steep downhills, or I mean, as long as they're not doing steep downhills, the truck seems happy enough. So we'll just continue back on. I think, I don't actually know what the time is, but we might just cruise through and set up camp and go from there. So we've decided not to camp at the lake, it's just too windy, way too windy. So we just came across this little stream and we're going to camp just over there, we're thinking. But anyway, Flynn's gone and done himself a mischief.
I'm getting out of this one, I think.
Have you got your locker in? Maybe. Roll into it with just a smidge more right hand down, just the tiniest bit so you don't get your sill. Oh, too easy. Bloomin' cheating with the lockers. Alright guys, so we are all set up. Just threw the tents and swags up. We decided, it's only like 4:30 now, so way too soon for dinner. So obviously Lando seems to have vertigo or something, because just does not like downhills. So we're going to go up the ridgeline track up there following the power lines, and then probably just back down the main road. But obviously that's not going to work very well with Lando coming back, so me and Kelsey are going to pile into Brad's Zook, so there'll be 4 of us in the wee Zook to slow him down. But yeah, we'll go see what we can see up that track. Should be a bit of fun. And yeah, so as you can see, all the tents all set up now. You sort out that zip, Brad? Or is it going to be tape?
No.
Oh no! And then I got the swag all sorted, and the other tents, so, and then the old metal tent. Anyway, I'll pick up again once we head off that way. Heaps. Wonderful. Oh, it's close. How good? And we're off. That's a good gap. Right guys, well it turns out that track doesn't go anywhere. We walked along, oh, I hope you can hear me, we walked along the ridgeline a wee way, but the track comes in up there. So we're gonna go for a hoon, drive up the road and then come back along there. Obviously we're not gonna drive in the middle bit because it's not a track there. But yeah. Well, we've nearly hit 40. Well, good morning guys. Obviously it's been a while since we picked up the camera. Since last night we did the trip over the island pass and came back and it was dark. We had burgers for dinner and then it rained. And it rained all night, it was pretty windy. Wet swag, so that was sweet. So I need to work that out. But yeah, all good. Anyway, this morning we're just gonna cruise back to Hanmer. Not really do too much more. I think we're gonna go to the hot pools and warm up because it's always nice. So yeah, we've all packed up. They're just being good and doing our dishes for us, and then we'll cruise on out of here. Okay guys, well we're back at the start of Jack's Pass. We're just going to cruise through to Hammond now. Weather's certainly not getting any better, it's just getting, it's still only spit, but it's getting more and more spitty I guess. Anyway, we'll cruise through and then yeah, go warm up in the pools I reckon. Alright guys, well we've made it down to the Hanmer pools and the camper that we noticed yesterday, still not looking too good, so we decided we'd have a quick look, and looks like Brad's wheel bearing's a little bit loose. Do you want to show them, Flynn? Oh, it's a good thing we caught that. Anyway, time to tighten the wheel bearings and then we'll go have a swim.
Yum. It looks like earwax.
What are you going to say? The chocolate cake looks like him.
Oh yeah.
Get into it.
Stop doing it up.
He's putting on the drink for the video.
basically I don't think I should be able to do that with his bearing, which is less than ideal.
So yeah, it would appear that those new bearings may have been dud ones, but anyway, we're just throwing it together with a tub of wheel bearing grease. We just went and grabbed, just absolutely packed the daylights out of them, and hopefully it holds together enough to, well, it should hold enough together to get Brad home, and then we'll do another set of bearings for it. Right, so it's all back together now, just got to chuck the last wheel on, making progress. Well, there we have it, guys, another trip done and dusted. Poor old thing was running terrible on the way home. Yeah, it was cutting out even on flat road, so yeah, no good at all. Anyway, this is actually another weekend, same old story, forgot to film an outro, and we've just got the problem all sorted in it. It was what would appear to be the coil. Took it out for a big drive this afternoon and no more problems, so fingers crossed that was all it was. Anyway, great to have the truck back up and running now for the next few videos. And yeah, it's been an awesome weekend away in Hanmer. Big thanks to everyone who came along. Yeah, we had an absolutely cracking weekend away doing a bit more touring. So anyway, next video is the first round of the Mainland Winch Challenge down in Alexandria. It was awesome, so that's going to be a sweet video. And after that, we are finally taking this thing out for its first play. So as you can see, Dad has put a lot of time and effort into getting this truck all sorted. It's looking good. I'll give you a bit of a teaser. 35s are looking awesome. So tomorrow we're heading down to Selwyn for its first test drive, so that'll be another video to look forward to as well. And yeah, anyway, you can stay tuned for all that by hitting subscribe. Give us a like if you enjoyed today's video, and leave a comment in the comments down below. Anyway, until the next one, we'll see you then. Cheers, guys. Actually, what was I going to say?
I don't know, but you sound depressed.